Hey yo, I'm back because I had to take a little breather. But anyways, yeah. Today, what happened today is, I ended up having to go to the doctor and get me a new inhaler because I was having breathing problems and stuff like that, and they gave me the wrong kind of inhaler before, and I told them what kind I needed, and they're like, well, maybe we'll just give you this kind, and you'll be fine, and blah blah blah. So I saw my doctor Matt, who has the same name as my son, and then I went to pick up my brother, and from picking up my brother, I helped him go grocery shopping, and I ended up getting some ice cream, which is in my freezer. And dropped off my prescription, and it was 2 hours at least before my prescription would be done. So well, we ended up going shopping, and we stopped by my sister's house, and we hung out with her for a little while, and my nephew's just so hyper. Oh lordy, he's so hyper. Yeah, he was running around and stuff like always, and he ended up having like this really bad like line on his back or whatever, like on his shoulder blade almost, because he jumps all over everything, and he fell earlier today, and his mom thought he almost broke like a rib or something because he was crying really loud and bad because he fell on like a desk thing. It wasn't quite a desk, it was kind of like a table thing that you open up. It was like a cabinet. He fell in a cabinet, and he hurt himself, and he had like this little line from like when he fell on it and stuff, because he fell on the edge, and ooh, it looks so bad. Oh, because it was like vertically on his back, and oh, poor kid. I wish he wasn't so hyper. He knocked part of his tooth off, and so he had to get a root canal and everything done on his baby tooth. So that kid, oh, he's so hyper. Oh lordy, I hope Matthew's a little bit calmer, to be honest. Well, anyways, we ended up leaving my sister's house, and I went back to go pick up my meds, and I waited for like a while. I got that toothpaste that I showed y'all in the previous video. That stuff is awesome. Yeah, and I got a new toothbrush. I got another Colgate 360 toothbrush where it has like the little tongue scraper and stuff, because I needed a new one. It was time to get a new one. Then whenever I left there, I went to go get gas because I put some money on my Walmart card so I can get like 4 cents off on gas, and so okay, like, I got cut off by this one dude, and he was like this older dude or whatever, and I was like, okay, I got cut off, you know, it won't be too terribly much longer until, you know, it would be one extra person, because like every gas pump was full. And well, anyways, the guy in front of us, he finally left. And so then the guy in front of us, the guy in front of me, the guy in front of both of us left, and then the guy in front of me, he rolled up there and stuff. He went over to go pay for his gas or whatnot, and then he came back, and he parked on the wrong side, and by this time I had someone behind me, and he was in front of me, and he parked on the wrong thing, and he paid for the gas, but then he's like, well, I gotta turn around. So then he goes forward, me and the other person have to back up a little bit for him to like come up to the thing, because like he came up, he couldn't quite reach his gas tank, so then he had to get us to go forward or go back more so he could go forward more. And so I'm stuck between him and the other person. I can't leave either way, and we had to back up. And then he ended up having to go back in the long line again and paying for his gas, and Matthew was kicking and he was messing with my cervix the entire time, and it was so hurting and I was so perturbed. And then he came back, and then he like, he could have just paid for his gas at the thing, and it took me less than 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops to like do mine, and it took him 20 minutes. Ridiculous. Really ridiculous. And then I ended up telling my sister and ranting and raving and stuff to her, and I came home, and of course my house was a mess still. And well, anyways, I'm trying not to like really try worrying about cleaning up other people's messes, but they're not doing anything, and I cannot believe that guys can be so lazy. I really can't. But I found out my stepmom has the bad kind of staph infection whenever I called her, and then her dad is in the hospital and stuff, and well, you know, I don't know, maybe everything works out how it's supposed to work out, and God has a plan, and God knows what He's doing, and well, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have fun.